Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my goodness, couldn't get my sound to work, but I'm here. Let me just close everything that I had opened. I'm not sure what happened then, but hi, welcome. I got squeaky chair today. No worries, Beth. Hi guys, welcome. Hello to who came in first? Kenny, welcome. Loretta, Becky, Abby, Shara, Sky, Wendy, Hannah, welcome Hannah, Barbara, Nancy, Hillary, Kim, Kimmy, Sylvie, hi, Jacqueline, Beth, Pam, Tori, they're all coming in now. Everyone, hi. Blanket, hello. This is kind of a bit of an impromptu, I guess, live. Wasn't planned. It was a last minute decision. Jennifer Zimmermann is running an event in her group. I've popped a link in the description below the video too, so if you want to pop over and check out the event. Before we get started, I will say that there will be a big giveaway finishing in 2 hours for a box of Faber pencils. So I did post it up in my group and it is posted in the event. What I might do is open a new Chrome page because I don't want to mess up anything that I just did, and go to Facebook and get those links for you again. So the event is running through the Secrets of Colouring or Modern Colouring page on Facebook. Here's the link for the event. And here's the link for her page. And I don't know, can you share a link for the actual post for the giveaway? Can you do that? Is that a thing? Let me have a look. These event things are getting more complicated to understand. They've changed them again on Facebook. It's so frustrating. Let me see if I can share the post. Nope, it won't let me share it. Well, that's painful. Oh well, I tried. It is on the page anyway. Hi Maya, welcome. Hi Pickle, welcome. So those two links that I just posted, there was a Facebook event link and the Facebook page of Jennifer Zimmermann. And in 2 hours, they're drawing a winner for this. So you need to comment your favorite color in the comment. And there's a couple of other things that you need to do, so make sure you read through that as well. Hi Gia, welcome. I've had a couple of Kims come in, so hello, blanket hello to all the Kims. Hi Amanda. So this is Jennifer's launch event for the Secrets of Colouring 2. Now we already did a colour along with in this book. We did the wait, let me find it. What did we do? We did the Bird of Paradise one, which is in here somewhere. Let me just find it. Ugh, because I got a paper in there. Let me take the paper out. I couldn't open the book properly. Oh, here we go. This one. We did this one on stream a few weeks ago now. And Well, I saw that Sammy did this one this week, a couple of days ago, or this week. So that's cool. And today, I'm going to do a special one. You know, guys, purple is my favorite color, right? Everybody knows that. If you don't, you do now. Hi, Pat, welcome. Hi, Sherry, welcome. Hi, Dawn, welcome. Hi, Janet. Thanks for joining. Tori, hello. I've posted the links already, guys. They're up a little bit further in chat. I'll see if I can post them again. I'm going to actually copy them and put them somewhere else so I can grab them next time as well. And squeaky chair again. There's one. And that's the event. So grab those. I've popped them down here so if the chat goes too fast we can redo them again. Okay. So yes, Sammy did do one and it came out absolutely awesome, and I'm going to be doing, as you know, I love purple, I was just saying, just stopped in the middle of my tracks then. There is this cute little cowboy boot in here. Just going to show you the cowboy boot. This one here. I've actually had the picture scanned in and I popped it on a page. Let me find the, because I took that piece of paper out. So we're going to be doing this one today. Lovely little boot. Okay, so I have printed my image onto Strathmore Tantone paper, mixed media paper. This is the vellum surface, and I've printed it as an A5 size. So we're going to do this today. Sound like fun? I think it does. I think it sounds like fun. Look, it might only be an hour for the stream, but I think it sounds like fun. Hi, Sammy. What are you doing up so late? I was just talking about you. Fancy that. Hi, Holly. Welcome. Awesome, Beth. Purple is just the best. I was just talking about you and your mushroom. Your mushroom. Okay, so she's got a couple of books out. I wanted to mention that too. So Secrets of Colouring 1 and 2 now. Also Bella Futura, which is quite pretty. Loads of beautiful images in that one. And I actually did a live tutorial for that one too, I think. And then she's got Glamourista. She's got a lot of 80s style images in that one. And some older ones too. There you go. But we're going to be working from her new book, which she's launched. Well, this is her launch event anyway. Now, in the book, I'm not going to show you all the steps, but I'm going to read out a couple of things. First of all, it says that we're going to need some Prismacolor pencils and some sort of markers. Or it says here Winsor & Newton brush markers. But I wanted to... Hi, Joey, welcome. You are mad. So I'm going to show you how, because I noticed there was some interesting comments about the book, about how you have to have certain products and certain types of paper and certain whatever. And I wanted to show you that you don't have to use exactly what's in the book. The book is designed to show you how she gets an effect. So if you have similar colors in different brands, or you've got, you know, cheaper brands and you don't have, say, Prismacolor, or you don't have Copic markers or Winsor & Newton brush markers or anything like that that's actually in the book, you don't have to have them. She's not saying you have to go out and buy them to be able to do these tutorials. And I wanted to just sort of put that out there and just say that if you can't see the book for a help for you and a good reference, then there's something wrong. This book is absolutely awesome. It shows you so many ways that you can get so many good effects, and as I said, you don't have to use a brand. So today it was suggested that I use brush markers and also some Prismacolors, but I've decided, because she's giving away a packet of the Farben pencils, I decided that we should try and use them. And instead of Copics, I'm going to do these cheap brush pens. The lovely Kenny got me these. There's a whole set of 90 or something. The colours are kind of random, and you know, it's hard to match colours and things like that. But all I did was look at the colour in the book, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just pick something similar. So I went with 2 colours because I tested them and I needed the 2. So the boots are kind of like a bright purple like this. So I'm going to use that for the main colour of the boots. But in here, I'm not sure. Actually, let's see. I don't think we're going to get much of a shadow difference by going over it with that colour. So I'm just going to use a darker purple underneath for the darker colour. Using my common sense here. I do have white Prismacolor pencil though. And I've got carnation and deep purple. No, I didn't, Loretta. Did you do something with those? Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. So, let's hope they are awesome, Sammy. So, these are the colours I've picked. If I was going to be using Copics, I would have picked a V09 or V17. But I'm putting them away. We don't want them. I don't think the purple's quite as dark as black grape, but it's almost the same. And the pink is almost the same as well. It's not exactly the same, but it's almost. And it doesn't matter. That's what I was trying to say. It doesn't matter if it's not exactly the same. The idea is that the technique that you can use with those is going to produce a really pretty little shiny cowgirl boot. Not cowboy, but anyway. So the first step in here says I begin with the V735 Plum brush marker. Well, we're not going to use plum. We're just going to use this dark purple quill, GC quill art marker. I lightly accent the dotted stitch lines and seams. Then I add 2 shadows, one made of hash marks and the other a long stroke. I add a rectangle to the toe area. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, you go to the post in the event, which is in here, and the post in there is posted in the event, and you just have to answer on the actual post that she's posted your favorite color. And hang on, let me just check because I can't remember what else there was. Let me look. Opening it. Okay, so it says on the post, keeps opening to the about section and not the discussion. I'll read it to you. Prize 1, winner will be chosen at random. Farben 72 pencil set. You have until at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which apparently is in just under 2 hours now. It does say that it is open to the US only, but there will be other prizes during the event. 1 entry per person. You have to like the Farben page. And wait. Let me read it. Oh, and comment your favorite color. Okay? Open to the US only. No, what? That's horrible. Well, yeah, pickle they can, but I'm going to call them cowgirl boots because I want to wear them. That's terrible, Shara. There you go. It's for the US. So it's there's going to be more giveaways over the next 72 hours. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Inside the boot's a different color. We'll get to that later. My bad. All right, let me just line out these areas first. So these are just cute little brush markers. They're actually quite a good price. I think they're like $40 on Amazon. And they've got a really, really ultra fine tip. A bit blurry there. And they've got a really thick brush tip as well. And there's 100 colors in the pack. Hello, that's a bit better. Good luck, guys who enter. Just your favorite color. Your favorite color, not mine. You just got to comment your favorite. Faber pencils are awesome. I did my rainbow beta fish with them. Come out awesome. So I'm just following all of the stitching lines. It's a pretty pattern on this boot, Jennifer. Used to live in the country here in Victoria when I was younger, but no longer a country girl. Would love to be again one day. Who knows? Maybe when I retire. Now I love this paper, but if you don't have Tantone paper, lovely Jennifer has Tantone paper digital on her Etsy shop. Is that correct? Have you still got it, Jennifer? I'm just saying that, but it might not even still be there. And you can actually just print the color out on your favorite paper. It's pretty cool. Now you said to go over all of the stitching, so that must include this too, hey? Let's just do that. And down the side is one. And I'll just do around that boot fold. And now she said to do a square on the toe. So we'll do square on the toe. There we go. And she's got a little bit of a like a swirl that comes up the side of the boot here. A swirl. Let me just fill that out. These felt tips aren't that great, but perfect for what we need. And then it says, then I add 2 shadows, one made of hatch marks, so coming across this way down the boot. So in the image it sort of goes like this. All the way down. And kind of comes across to the side of the boot here. Like that. Cool. You found me? Who did you find? we have cameras here, so if we've had someone say they delivered something and they never actually turned up, we can sort of show on the camera that they didn't. We lost a couple of cameras like that actually. We ended up getting them back, so. Okay, I'm happy with that. Then it says I use the marker to draw swift vertical lines with no gaps over the whole surface of the boot. Now because this is quite, I wanted to use this color over the whole boot, but when you layer it, it doesn't give you a line underneath. It's barely visible, so that's why I used the darker one. So I'm just going to use this lighter one now to go over the whole boot. Do, 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 do. Hey Kenny, welcome. I just saw you there. Did you come in earlier? I'm using your markers. Look. Squeaky chair. I should put a disclaimer in. It's not me, it's the chair. So vertical lines leaving no gaps. Squeaky. I love my Pablos. I'm actually using them at the moment to finish off a Hannah-Lynn image. I am. Oh, I love this color. These brushes are actually quite nice. So now I can see the darker color underneath, whereas I think if I had have just done it with this color, it wouldn't have been quite so prominent. But that's what we've got to do. We've got to use our little noggins and figure it out in our own mediums. In the first book, I did quite a few of the tutorials in that using different brands to what was in the book, and they all came out awesome. So suggested items for colouring. Squeaky chair. Okay, I'm just going to continue and just cover over this part of the boot as well. Just slowing down a little bit down here because I don't want to go over the... Well, Shara, I hope you get them back or something happens. Because that's just wrong. Making sure I'm leaving no gaps. These markers I think are water-based too, so probably better off not trying to blend them. How are we looking so far? Gee, the colour's bad. I think my colour's out. Hang on, let me just fix it. Because it doesn't look like that. Posty. Ooh, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Was it eBay? Well, you can always go and open up a thing in eBay as well and get it back. I can imagine, Jennifer. I really like them. They're all awesome, the boots. Have you got them all together in one picture? I don't know if I can. We don't have one in all in one picture. But I'll show you the 3 different boots. So there's this one. Yep. And there's the cowgirl boot. Which is that one. And then there's like a velvet kind of purple boot. I didn't realize they were all purple until I got the book. But, and there's another one. You know that kind of velvety material? Suede? Is it suede? Yeah? Well, that's what it's called, a suede. I could read them. Patent leather bootie and suede, slatchy suede boot and leather cowboy boot. Alright, now I just close my page. Next step. Now I create dark graduations and details around the stitch decorations to make them pop out more. You could use black grape, which is a Prisma pencil, but I'm going to use deep purple in the Sharpener. Avoid darkening the raised areas. Instead, I add a single stroke inside each stitch design. Okay, and there's a little picture here, so I'm just going to have a look at the picture and then have a look at mine and just sort of go from that. So just making those areas a little bit thicker. So the little pattern sort of the pattern sort of like, I guess it's raised off, so it's sewn on. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, this is such a pretty color. She's got a little bit of a shadow sort of coming across the side of the boot here to create a little bit of a bulge. There's a couple in there, so I'm just going to copy what's in the book. The pictures are awesome. Gives you something to go by. I actually think I'm going to use a little bit of the Faber black as well, because this is not very dark over the top of that purple. So please add in your own bits and make it your own. Oh, these pencils smell awesome. I have to say, I don't use them enough. I'll only use them twice, so I'm going to have to do another image with these, I think. They smell so good. Just getting the black out. I also grab the white as well. Just going to add a little bit of black in there. It's not quite dark enough over the top of that purple. And that's what I'm saying about adding your own bits in to make it your own. Bit of black in there is really good. Bit more shadow. And where else have we got a little bit more of a shadow here? Going back with the purple. Looking good. Squeaky chair. Squeaky chair. What are we talking about? There's a few awesome ones in here. I'm going to definitely try that mushroom. Thinking about doing a Clara Markova image for next month's colour along, and it's got mushrooms in it. I'm thinking we should use the mushrooms in the book. That would be cool. Get away from people for a colour along for a change. I don't think I've done... I did a dragon. That's the only one I've done, I think, that wasn't a person. Yeah. Stitching around that little fancy part of the boot. And anywhere else? Let me have a look. A little bit more here. Just around that stitching on the fancy bit there. I think that's it. I think I'm done. Hey, this boot's turned around the opposite angle. You know that, right? It's inverted. So I could do both boots. One way and one the other. I should have printed them both on the page. That would have been awesome. Oh, you do? Pat, I don't have any. We have work boots here in Australia. Blundstones. They're like a thing. I got steel cap toes. Good for farming. Okay, what's next? Okay, lightly add white. Let's try the Faber one, see how it goes. I have both, but let's try this one because these are quite soft. I think it might work well. It may not be light enough over the top of that. Let's have a look. Scribble page. Oh, we'll use Prismacolor because it's definitely lighter. Alright, now it says, with the white, lightly add white highlights around the main curve of the lower boot, in between the stitching on the toe and on the raised detail designs towards the top. Okay, I'm going to follow the image again. Just got one up here. I'm just going to start at the top and work my way down. One here, down the edge of the boot hoop loop thing, on the back of it, and There'll be one on this side as well, so I'll just stick that there. Copying. This one here. And a little one here. Okay, Becky. Thanks, Holly. Yeah, Sammy's mushroom was awesome. You did awesome. So I'm just going in and putting in some little shiny parts. So Prismacolor white pencil and the Luminance white pencils are two products that I use all the time for everything. Definitely two things that's worth investing in. Pop a little bit of a shine on that very edge there. So I'm just sort of following the picture and working my way down. Get a little shiny patch there on the bottom. I think it's looking good. How's it looking? Just shows you can follow something like this using your own products, that's for sure. It's easy to do. That was so simple, Jennifer. There's just like, I don't know, simple but so effective, and that's the idea of having the books, yeah? It's not overly complicated tutorials, they're just small little snippets, and they just give us some idea of how to do different things. I like them. Very nice. Thanks, Maya. Magic hands. Okay, so just down here underneath this is where we're going to get a little bit more detailed, just in between each of those lines on the front of the boot. That looks cool. And a little bit underneath this dark patch. there. And it's kind of shaped in a bit of a curved pattern again, coming around to the front of the boot. Just going to fill that in. Looking shiny. And just along the bottom of the boot there. I actually didn't look on the opposite side of the page and realize that there was more to it. That was stupid of me, wasn't it? I need a little bit more dark color in this bit. Looks good, and looks like there's a little bit more dark color at the front here. Just going to fill a bit more of that in. So each picture gives you like a little glimpse of what it's starting to look like. So if there's anything that you missed, then just go back and fill that out as you go. A little bit. Where is my favorite eraser? Oh wow, you could use Tombows on this. I love this paper. This is one of my favorite papers. It's not cheap, but like this is only, I've printed this on a part of a page. My printer does all sorts of different sizes, so I can crop because this page is a 9 by 12. So I crop it up into little sections, so I either do half or do, yeah, so I can do a few on one page. I'm almost finished. We were almost done, but that's okay. I understand. It's okay, Sammy. I know it's a pain. I need to do some more at night, hey? Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Let's move on. If I miss anything, I'll come back, or which I have already. Hang on. Just do that side there. Yeah, it's not looking right. There's some other stuff missing, I think. Just here. Okay, now I'm happy with that. That looks good. Okay, now introducing some hot pink, but we don't have hot pink. We've got, what have I got? Carnation, and I'm just going to sharpen that. Hot pink on top of most of the white highlights to create warmth and a pop of colour. It was really quick. Okay, so just putting it on. Yeah, I printed my boot the opposite way, so trying to follow this is interesting. It's all good. Here we go. Now, she's saying to put it on top of the pink, so on top of the white, sorry. I'm assuming that this is what you're meaning. I'm hoping this is what you're meaning. No worries, Wendy. Just got to remember that the Schapierfarbens are kind of oily pencils, and the white is waxy, so I've just got to make sure I try to blend them together. You can still see the white there. It's kind of getting rid of the graininess of the tooth too, which is cool. It's going to be nice and smooth, which leather boots would be. I likey a lot. It is looking cool, hey? Oh, Amanda, I hate moving. I couldn't think of anything worse. I think I've moved like 4 times in my life, and that's it. I don't want to move. I hate moving. Unless I'm moving to the country to stay, we won't be leaving this house. Ah, this looks so cool. Oh, Jennifer, nice work. This is really cool. I like it. And I love the fact that I could use my own brand and it still comes out. That's the idea, yeah? It's brilliant. Also, in the book, at the back of the book, there's some like color comparison charts for different brands, which is kind of cool too. It'll help you out. I always do a color conversion with my tutorials on Patreon because it's so much easier for those that don't have the specific brands. I do wish that I had some other alcohol markers to be able to sort of compare with those as well, but maybe one day. It's starting to look really cool. Just blending in all my white scratchy lines now. Making them all nice and smooth. Thanks for inviting me to do this, Jennifer. I kind of been a little bit not well and didn't get your message until later. But I'm glad I got to give this one a go. I was planning on doing it anyway, but you know, I'll do a bit of a speed colouring as well. Beautiful. Haha, that looks so shiny now. Shining, shining, shining. You know, I love rough. I'm rough with a lot of things, and this is good. I like it. Like it a lot. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Look at it. Oh, Randy. Hi, sweetie. I've missed you too. It's good to see you. I know. It's so hard with my streaming times, hey. I did try to do a regular nighttime one, but I didn't get many people around, so I ended up sort of giving it over, but I'm thinking about adding one. It was so good having Sammy join last week. And the lovely May, whom couldn't stay up because it's far too late for her. Beautiful. Jennifer, it's beautiful. Okay, what's next? This is a bit I haven't worked out yet. Okay, I need to figure out what is close to cream and sand. Let's have a look. What does cream and sand? So it's like a light sort of creamy color and also like a sort of a yellowy browny color. So we're going to try what's similar. Let me have a look at my Papierfarben color list. So this butter color is pretty close to what cream looks like. I'm just going to have a look at the, so you can see cream and sand. So it's kind of a creamy color. So we'll go with butter. That's your thing, isn't it, Randy? You can call me butter. Anyway, butter. And what else is similar? Maybe that golden yellow, that one there, or the vanilla. Let's do vanilla. I like that one. Vanilla flavor. I like the name of it too. Vanilla is one of my favorite flavors. Okay, now it says to use a light coat of cream to the inside lining of the boot. So let's do that first. So we're going to use the butter. I'm actually going to sharpen it because they haven't been sharpened yet. Yeah, it'll be probably, if I was to do one, it'll be a Tuesday night for me. Same as what I did May's feed, May and Sammy's stream, the Tuesday, about 9ish. Butter. So I've got to do a light layer of this over the whole inside of the boot. Okay. Then it says to use sand to the bottom half, gradiating towards the end or the top. Put a little bit in that shadow there too. Cool. I'm just going to use firmer pressure now. And then come back over with the butter. And you know what I think would look nice? A little bit of white just on the very edge. There we go. Nice. Okay. Using a light, okay, I've done that one. Next step. With a very light hand, add some French grey. Well, I don't have French grey, so what percentage was that? 90% French grey. Well, what's the French grey in here? Let's have a look. Well, I've only got like 3 greys in the Shapir Farben, so I'm going to go with the warm grey because it's slightly darker than all the others, and the French grey is too light. Alright, so we'll go with warm grey. Where's warm grey? Let me find it. On the bottom. I'll sharpen that one too. Hi, Christina. I do. Pat, they're so handy. Alright, so I've got the warm grey, and I'm just going to put a little bit, it says to lower part into the inside lining of the boot. And because we've got tan tone paper, everything layers, so it's quite easy to do. I'm just going to go back to the main image to make sure that I'm on the right track too. So if you're following along and you kind of get a bit lost, go back to the main picture, the first one in the book, because that will give you an idea of where you're meant to be going. And there. Easy. How's that? Looks cool. I'm just going to go back in with that. What colour did I use? Vanilla, and just sort of blend it out a little bit, make sure it's nice and smooth. And back over the butter. Nice. Likey. Okay, next. I'm over that. What's next? Simply flip my boot upside down. Okay, I'm doing it. There we go. Makes it easier to fill each section of the sole with a black Sharpie. Okay, well, we're not going to use a black Sharpie because I don't have one. I'm just going to use a black marker. What have I got? Did you lose sound? Okay. Let's just fill this out. It's a nice thick black. Okay, looks like it's all filled in. I just wanted to check the picture again. Yep, just going to do it all. It's kind of good. I actually went over the sole a little bit with colour, so now I'm just covering that over. Bit of messy like that. Messy's good. Alrighty, turning it back the other way. Oh wait, why did that not cover properly? My bad. Of course, I just went over the edge. I just made the boot a little bit taller. I added like an inch. No, not really. I added like a millimeter. Okay. My goal is to create some variation in the sole so that it's not flat black. I create soft grey to black graduations on part of the part that faces us, from the corner of the heel towards the back of the boot and from under the toe to the arch using warm grey. I get into the narrow strip right under the leather where the sole is attached with dark black. Okay, so we'll use black first. We'll go backwards. So under there, I'm going to do black, black. Now we don't have, we'll use the grey that we already used, which was warm grey. And so let me just read that again. From the front collar of the heel to the back of the boot, so from here to the back of the boot, and then under the arch, coming around to the side. Okay, I think I got that right. Do a little bit underneath there as well. Looks pretty good. All right. You can't really see it there, but it is slightly different in color in each section. I think I might do a lighter grey though, because it is hard to see. Let's try this one. What's this one? Cool grey. Okay, just erase that. I went over the edge again. Again. Now I add a light layer of white to the edge of the back of the heel block. Do this one. And I'm just going to do a tiny little bit across that section there because it's really blended in on this paper. Just a small line just to make that slightly lighter. And let's just do there we go. That looks good. I'm happy. And I think we need a little bit of lighter colour on the very edge there too, just over here. A little bit of white just to highlight that slightly. Alright, now I gotta get a white gel pen. Now, it's a must-have. I have a white gel pen. I got the Uni-Ball one, or these ones. These ones aren't as thick in colour. This comes out really thick in colour. Squeaky chair. You got booted. No. Alright. Last bit. Yay. How long did that take us? 1 hour. I thought it was only going to take about an hour. That's cool. So I now add a layer of white to the edge of the heel. We did that. Oh wait, hang on. Turning the corner under the boot. Does that mean like under here? Anyway, let's add it because it looks cool. If it looks cool, you gotta add it. That's what I say. And it looks cool. And then I use white scratch gel pen to create a few pops of shine all over the boot. Don't overdo it. You're talking to me here. What? Don't overdo it. No, it's not me. I hope it's not me. Mine says good. Stream good. Stream is good. Don't forget to join the event. I've just popped it up there. Yep, stream is really good. Okay, so I've got my white gel pen now, and it says that I need to... Oh, duh. I knew that. Here we go. It says not to overdo it. Really? I can't help but overdo it sometimes. I'm just going to pick... Oh, no I'm not, because it's not working. Hang on. Do you guys know the trick of how to get your gel pen working again? I have a cotton pad, some alcohol swabbing, what is it called? Alcohol? Somebody else might know what I'm trying to say here. Rubbing alcohol. That's what I meant. And you just run your gel pen over it. I don't want to put it on my page. There we go. See? It's starting to come out now. Alright, I'm just going to pick the sections where I think it would be a little bit lighter. And following along with the picture as well. There we go. Couple of edge bits there. Tell me not to overdo it though. That I don't got me stressed. I think I need a little bit of white in here. I think that looked a little bit odd, out of place. That's better. I need to do the opposite side now. It's going to be a bit lonely without it. Just going to put a tiny little bit up here on this. Oh, pen's slowed down again. I think it's getting to the end of the... Oh, there's still a little bit left in there. There's always one that you have trouble with. Just done a couple of sections. I think we need a little bit here on the back and maybe a little bit there on that very edge. Yeah, that's good. It's already turning purple. Ooh, purple boots, purple gel pen, and maybe another one just on this back section here. And I don't want to do any more because I think it's going to be too much. Do we need one here? Yeah, that's better. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da! duh. So no Copic markers, no Winsor & Newton brush markers, just cheap brand brush markers. I could have even used the Micador ones that I've just did a review on recently. They would have been good too. But yeah, looks good. Looks cool. I like it. I'm happy with that. Exactly, Donna. Good looking boot. It is pretty good. I'm looking at it now and I need a little bit of white just here, I think, right on this very edge. Of course, my gel pen's just not working again. There it is. Maybe that edge. There we go. Done. It's beautiful. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for this beautiful book. As I said, I wanted to just show that you don't need to have everything that's suggested in the book, but it's only suggested because that's the products that she has. So obviously, you know, as I said, I've just used the Shapir Faber and it came out awesome. But I think I could have used pretty much any brand in there. We could have used Polychromos, or I reckon you'd even be able to do it with the I was thinking about getting the Black Widows out because the Black Widows have got some really nice pinks and purples too. So, but my daughter has those, so I couldn't. I'm just going in now and touching a few bits up, making sure that those lighter areas are light where they're supposed to be. But I'm done. Done and done. So guys, check out Jennifer's book. And don't forget, if you're in the US, go in the draw to win the... Oh! Hang on. To win when I can close the packet. A packet of these beauties. Which is what I use today. Pretty. Awesome, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for the week 3 of the Colour and Chicks Colour Along. And I'll scan that in actually and pop it up for you so you can have a look in the event and also in my group and on Instagram. Beautiful boot in your boot. Thanks guys, thanks so much for watching, thanks for coming along. Make sure that you click the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again. Thanks so much, Jennifer.